Hello, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be looking at the massive 2023 web series hit, which as of this recording has 77 million views in only 3 weeks. The Amazing Digital Circus. It's a comedic horror mystery type series that so desperately wants to be the new Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, but it has none of the charm, none of the likability, none of the humor, and none of the horror. The character models, they're all very fun and interesting. The music is really great actually. I like the music a lot, but everything is a complete waste of time. So, let's get into my review of the first and currently only episode. The show opens with Ringmaster Mouthhead Kane, who wishes he was a voice in Fairly Odd Parents, telling us about the show. He got an assistant named Bubble, who, if they turn out to be evil, is a complete ripoff of the Dirty Bubble from SpongeBob SquarePants. We meet Gangle, a ribbon woman, Zooble, a 3-year-old's play blocks molded together, and Kinger, a chess piece, quickly through the song. I'm sure none of their actors will do anything controversial. We then meet Raggedy Ann knockoff Ragatha, Rabbit Jax, and learn about Kaufmo the Clown, who currently is not here. The moon and sun appear next to Kane, and it sure would be weird if the internet started sexualizing the moon, wouldn't it? Suddenly, our main character, a clown named Pomni, pops in and has no clue who she is or why she's there. She keeps running towards an exit door that's constantly disappearing. And that happens, it's a theme throughout the entire episode. She sees an exit door appear, runs to it, and it disappears before she gets to it. It keeps happening over and over again. Jax gets to be upset that she's there because she ruined the theme and they have to redo it all, yada yada, boring. They all explain that she's trapped here forever and, can't swear because PG and haha, funny, can't swear. Ha ha ho, relatable. I would also hate if I was trapped in a world where I could not swear. How could this happen? That would be my first concern if I found out I was trapped somewhere forever too. Can I swear there? My first concern, as a lot of comments on the YouTube videos say for some reason. They tell her the exit he's seeing are just digital hallucinations, and decide to have an adventure with little stars called gloinks that steal things. They let them loose, and they grab Zooble and run away. Ragatha, Jax, and Pomni decide to check on Kaufmo and introduce Pomni to Kaufmo. They figure he'd have fun meeting the new cast member, and the others, Kinger and Gangle, go after Zooble. Completely terrifying. This is the scariest show I've ever seen. They open Kaufmo's room and find he's turned into a monster. They say he's abstracted, which, I guess is a little interesting, but technically, so Kaufmo's completely insane. He's abstracted monster. Yeah. Pomni runs from him, he chases one of the gloinks and she runs aimlessly through the building. Jax, Kinger, and Gangle go into a hole that's just there because holes are always just on the ground places. That's how the world works. You walk somewhere, oh no, hole. So they go into a hole to find Zooble. A giant snake monster gloink queen thing is there that isn't funny and uninteresting for absolutely no reason. There is absolutely zero conflict with the gloinks. Yeah, they took Zooble, but no one cares. So the whole part of this having the whole gloinks there is completely pointless. Honestly, it's more interesting to watch Pomni walk around wondering where the hell she is. But that doesn't matter because they do it so poorly. But anyway, Pomni finds another exit door, and this time she actually gets to it. She opens the door and, of course, walks into a Backrooms knockoff because this show is completely unoriginal. Kaufmo falls onto the Gloink Queen, and they fight. Zooble, Gangle, Jax, and Kinger just walk away because, as I said, there was no conflict there whatsoever at all anyway. Very exciting. Pomni leaves the back rooms into the void, which exists because Kane is just never built an exit because he didn't decide what to put there. Uh, ha ha ha. And he, and you know, she, Kane exists again, and he takes Pomni out of the void. Uh, he gets rid of Kaufmo into a pit, and then we get to the only thing worth watching in the entire episode. Pomni's breakdown, which has a fantastic musical score over it, and it was a fantastic way to end the episode. I think that I love when TV shows and things like that, things of horror or something like that, something big happens and there's just some sort of like upbeatish sounding music playing over. With the right music, any scene can be fantastic. I think of that with like so many different scenes. I think Amazing Digital Circus knows that, and that's one of the only things it does well. That and the character models are the best parts of the show. Uh, so, yeah, obviously the breakdown is memed to death online, because why wouldn't it be? But I mean, but honestly, I don't think that's too much of a bad thing. I do like the memes that came from Bomney's breakdown and everything. I think they're pretty fun. Yeah, and then the episode ends with absolutely zero laughs or scares as she breaks down. So, what's the point exactly? That's what I don't wonder. 77 million views for that? 77 million views. That's so much, and there's so much disgusting, gross little merch things that they've made for these characters online. There's so much shipping art and Rule 34 art and everything like that. And why this show? Why is everyone obsessing over it? Why everyone says stuff about Pomni being so relatable? Pomni is a character completely crafted and designed so that pretty much anyone can put themselves into that character. Pomni is completely devoid of any type of personality, pretty much entirely for the purpose that you can watch the show and imagine yourself as Pomni. And the whole thing, people can say, oh, it's all about an existential crisis. What are we even doing here? That's what the show's about. Show's about, oh, we're all, at the end of the day, we're all stuck here trying to figure out what we are, what the point is and everything. I think that, that's what the show's trying to say. So my question is, why this show? There are so many other things that give you such good and interesting questions, but The Amazing Digital Circus is not one of those. It's completely boring and uninteresting, and oh my god, I cannot describe how much every single one of the voice actors annoys me. Their voices get on my nerves so much. I specifically hate Kane's acting. Like I've said, he literally sounds like a character straight out of the last season of Fairly Odd Parents, which, as we all know, sucked. Uh, I Jax is the most annoying, like, haha, I'm gonna be rude and that's funny character. Pomni sounds like a Twilight Sparkle, essentially. She sounds like a My Little Pony. It's I hate all of these characters so much. I think the best character I loved the character design for Kane, and I'm very disappointed that the character is so boring and annoying, irritating. So very disappointed in that. I do love the design on. I do like Gangle and Kinger a lot. I do enjoy the two of them quite a bit, though I think they're probably the best two like characters really in the show. I'm gonna continue watching The Amazing Digital Circus. Maybe if anyone is interested in this, I'll keep doing videos on each episode as it comes out. But genuinely, I don't get what the love for this show is for. It's not. It's not awful. It is far from good, and so far from one of the best shows ever. Like I said, you want to watch a better comedic horror web series with a mystery to it, watch Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is so much better than this, and the characters are fun and funny, and you root for them, and you get some fantastic scenes of horror in that, but this is just boring and annoying. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the Amazing Digital Circus. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.